Water has no enemy. Shikadaliwa, my beloved, and welcome to Phoenixing, the Mirror of Ifa. This is a space for women learning how to be balanced, sovereign, and alive across every seasons of life. A home for post-survival wisdom where empowerment does not shout, but rises, rooted. Before we begin, let's take a breath together to align the mind and awaken our inner head, our Ori. May your Ori be calm, protective, and receptive. May only what is meant to nourish you reach you today. And may you feel safe as we journey back into ancestral knowing. Osun is a warrior. Osun is a warrior, but she is not known to fight with aggression. She doesn't need to. Without water, nothing lives. Nobody survives. No harvest grows. No blood flows. No lineage continues. Our ancestors understood something modern language struggles to explain. What gives life cannot be eliminated. This is why we say water has no enemy. Not because water is harmless, but because it is essential. What do you fight when your very existence sustains life? In the Odu Hiroshun, Ifa teaches that survival itself is sacred. Not dramatic survival, not loud endurance, but the quiet intelligence of a body that continues breathing after pain. Hiroshun does not glorify suffering. It asks instead, what helps you live? Blood, fluids, warm waters, tears that clean the spirit. But life continued, not because you fought, but because something in you refused to dry up. In Odu Ifa Oshe, we learn the wisdom of sweetness. Oshe warns us. When harmony is available, force is a mistake. When obstacles appear, water does not argue with stone, it moves. It reshapes the path, it remains itself. This is why Osun is undefeated, not because she overpowers, but because she outlasts. Ask yourself gently, where have I been taught to confront when flow would have protected me better? In Ose Otura, Ifa reminds us that restraint is wisdom. Not everything requires a response. Not every invitation deserves energy. Water does not attend every battle. It does not rush into heat. It waits for alignment. Some of you are exhausted, not because life is hard, but because you have been responding to everything instead of listening for what truly requires you. Many of us were taught that power looks like force, that to be respected we must be sharp, loud, and unyielding. But this teaching, this memory, does not come from theory. It comes from bodies that survived, from women who learned to stay fluid instead of breaking, from ancestral intelligence carried in blood and water. In Ofun, Ifa speaks of the authority of existence itself, of breath that arises without negotiation, of life that does not ask whether it is welcome. When something is essential, it does not need permission to exist. Water does not justify itself, it does not ask to be valued. It arrives, and everything reorganizes around it. Water adapts without losing itself. It wears down stone, not through violence, but through consistency. This is not weakness, this is inevitability. You do not need to harden to be safe. You do not need to explain your worth when your presence already sustains life. Today I invite you to sit with one question. Where in my life am I fighting for something that already needs me? Let that answer arrive slowly, like a river remembering its way. If you are tired, it may not be because you are weak. It may be because you were never meant to live as a weapon, but as a source. A source does not chase, a source remains. Remember this truth, beloved. Water has no enemy, and neither do you when you live as life itself. From Ori to Ori, this is your ground. Odabo.